Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most must-see podcast in wrestling history. It's the announce table. We're back. Week 2.
Yes. Like Wade Barrett and Michael Cole, we sitting at the announce table.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, we made it, you know? Week 2, episode 2. Look how far we've come.
Who'd have thought it?
Not me. Damn. Now, I mean, it's been a big week. You know, a lot's happened.
Yeah, a lot more than last week.
Yeah.
Last week was a slow news week compared to this week.
I mean, you know, what a way to start the year, I suppose.
Some good news and some bad news. Not terrible news, but
some
kind of annoying news.
Yeah.
I would say.
Sort of just like confusing. You know, don't really know what to make of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, where do we even start?
I would kick it off with the biggest piece of news this week, being that Money in the Bank is heading to England.
Yeah.
And the O2 Arena in London on the 1st of July, which is a Saturday. So I'm guessing all pay-per-views are on Saturdays now.
It seems like it, yeah.
That seems to be.
I think the only exception is WrestleMania, and that's just because it's night 1 and night 2.
Night 1 and 2, yeah. That's good for us. That's good. You know, you don't want to wake up on a Monday tired. Wake up on a Sunday tired.
It's true. It's true.
But yeah, Money in the Bank's in London.
Mm-hmm.
It's still. It's 7 months away.
Yeah.
So a lot can change in terms of champions, and obviously, if you win, whoever wins the Rumble is probably not going to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there are a lot of reports of like saying Triple H might move Money in the Bank, the ladder match, to WrestleMania. I guess we know those aren't true.
Yeah.
Still
true.
the same thing.
Unless they have 2. But I would say this is a huge dub.
Yeah.
Because I'd say outside of the top 4, like the big 4 pay-per-views, the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, I'd put Money in the Bank 5th. As the 5th biggest pay-per-view. And for that to be coming to England is a big success for us. And I also think that this surely means there's got to be plans for a WrestleMania in England within 10 years, I would say.
You'd think so. Well, I'm guessing they're just doing like probably one show in the UK per year, I imagine.
Yeah. Maybe up it to 2, I don't know. But WrestleMania 50 in England. Everyone, come on. But yeah, it's in the O2 Arena. It's in London. It's in July 1st.
Yeah.
We will be looking to go. So
I mean,
there will be that. We're going to do a live podcast in the audience as it happens.
Damn.
But yeah, we're going to look to go. Will there be a vlog maybe?
Ooh.
But the main question is, who would you like to see win the Money in the Bank? And for me, LA Knight is a very obvious one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Cody doesn't win at the Rumble and doesn't face Roman at Mania, Cody Money in the Bank seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
A Drew Money in the Bank, so they can get back into the main event scene.
Yeah.
Easy one. But then there's maybe some maybe out there picks, some low-key banger picks. A Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, I do think Finn would be good. I feel like if he's still a heel by then.
Yeah, he'd be really good. Like a black and purple briefcase.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
A
leather briefcase, like black and that's cool. And then obviously there's going to be the title matches. Will Roman still be champ at Money in the Bank?
There's the women's Money in the Bank. A lot of people that could be. I feel like
Gunther, will he be IC champ? Will Austin Theory still be US champ.
Yeah.
7 months. It's a long, long time.
It's a long time. So we got a lot of time to think.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
If we're there or if we're watching at home, it'll be fun.
I mean, there were people saying that.
But we will.
We said last year that Clash of the Castle was the best event of the year. Some people say that was because of the energy of the crowd. So maybe this could steal the show again.
Steal the year.
Yeah. So yeah, that's probably the biggest.
That was the biggest news.
Yeah.
The biggest news. Second biggest news is going to be the return of one Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
He's back.
He's back. Not in creative fashion, but on the board of directors or something like that to see through the sale of the whole company, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty he came back. He brought 2 people that he fired before. He brought them with him. And he's looking to sell the company.
Gonna get his grubby little fingers on the creative team. You just know it. But their sale, I would say, it's probably going to be in the billions.
Yeah, probably.
I would say if it goes to the right person, it could do some really, really good things for WWE. Something like Disney. If it goes to Disney, there could be a merge of Disney and the WWE network. They could merge together. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be good.
Amazon Prime. If it went to Amazon, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all on Amazon Prime Video, whatever it's called. Easy access to them.
I mean, there's not really many places where I'd actively not want it to be. There's not, if you know what I mean.
There's probably not that many L's.
Yeah. Really.
But as long as one man Triple H remains kind of the main man in charge, as he has been for the past few months, I don't really mind where it goes.
If he keeps doing what he's doing, then I'm happy.
And maybe if they had some money for some even bigger talents, that would be nice.
I think there's been reports of a few talents in New Japan that they've been looking at, stuff like that. So
it'd be pretty cool. I mean, a nice shake-up would be pretty good. I don't feel like there's been a major debut in WWE for some time since Cody. But obviously, he's been in WWE before. I'm just trying to think of someone who's returned or not returned. Someone who's debuted. Has been big in another company. Obviously there's a few on NXT back in the NXT days. There was one every month,
Yeah. I mean, there's Dragon Lee coming to NXT soon. Stuff like that.
Lee. I can't think of any on maybe AJ Styles at the Rumble. That was kind of the last major debut I can remember.
Yeah.
Obviously there's the ones in NXT where they're in the crowd, this guy's here. But the Adam Cole one, that's another good debut of a big star. But there's been none really on Raw or SmackDown that I can pick out instantly in my head right now. So that'd be pretty cool. Get some money in, get some big stars in. That'd be
lit.
Very good. Now, also this week it was the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view thing in New Japan. I've not watched New Japan. I've never watched New Japan.
I don't really know where we can watch it either. I don't know if it's on any TV channels or anything.
But some big things happened. We had the return of Sasha Banks, now known as Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
She returned, looking dapper.
She did.
No Naomi, so there's still a chance Naomi returns to the WWE.
I mean, Naomi and Bayley, they were there with her. They didn't appear or anything.
They were watching.
Yeah.
So that's big. Carl Anderson from WWE defended his title.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if he won?
a WWE contracted superstar fighting on a New Japan event.
Oh.
My man Triple H is probably going to want something back, maybe for the Rumble. That would make sense. And then there was the match between Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay that stole the show. It was rated 5+ stars.
Was it?
It was a very good match.
6.25, I think.
It was something like that. This was Will Ospreay's 25th 5-star match, I think it was. So he's up there as having some of the most 5-star matches, which is very impressive for someone who's relatively young.
Yeah, I feel like he's not really like talked about that much either. You know?
No, I think it's because he's in New Japan, and it's now that AEW is here, it's kind of lost a lot of its hype. Yeah, he's only 29, Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
so he's still very, very young.
He's good. He's very good.
He's very good. He cut a promo after. They did like a press conference type thing, and he got very emotional in that one. So, Woodsman, what did he say? Well, break it down. What he said. Break it down. Give us a brief synopsis of what he said.
Well, he was talking. You know, he was asking, "Does anyone have any questions?" And he said, "No. How about I ask one? Why do I have to sacrifice so much?" Talked about how much he sacrificed, you know, for the business, for the opportunities he's gotten. Now he's like, you know, he's struggling with his health and all that. He's saying that he's going to sacrifice it for one more year. And if it doesn't work out, then, oof.
Oh no, what does that mean?
Dunno.
What does that mean? Will Ospreay in the Royal Rumble 2024, question mark?
Oh, that would be mental. That would be mental.
That would be pretty cool.
That's pretty damn cool, man.
A lot of superstars who seem to have their contracts up in 2024 that could make the jump to WWE.
MJF.
And that is definitely one that I would like. MJF is another one I would like.
The Great Bidding War of 2024.
So, with new owners, that could be very interesting for the WWE.
Yeah.
Moving back to WWE, the Royal Rumble poster was revealed. It consisted of some of the top stars.
Yeah.
There was a few that maybe weren't on there. Sami Zayn's not on there.
But you know who was on there?
We've got Kevin Owens, we've got Roman Reigns.
Cody Rhodes.
We've got Cody Rhodes. He's like right in the middle of the poster.
They've also been showing all these video packages recently on Raw and SmackDown. So I think it's like...
Yeah, he'll be back very soon.
He'll be back. And I can't wait.
And the poster looks... would you say it looks electrifying, this poster?
I would say it looks quite electrifying. You know, all the match cards, they all look...
Man's like... Now, who's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment? I can't remember his damn name. What was his... what's his name again?
I got it. The Rock is
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Could he make his return to the WWE ring?
Could he win
the Royal Rumble 2023? It would be very, very cool.
Yeah.
If I was Cody Rhodes, I'd be maybe a bit pissed. But, you know, what can you do?
Hear me out, right? So, if Roman has to defend both titles at Mania, you know, both nights.
Yeah, man.
What if The Rock, right, he got his title match without winning the Rumble? So I say Cody wins the Rumble, he gets the match, and then he just has a feud with The Rock.
Why does he get a match without winning the Rumble? That's unfair.
Because he's The Rock, because he's Dwayne. He's got things to do.
He's got movies to make, bro. That's probably what is going to happen. Yeah. I would assume. Or, because of the leaks that we saw, where it said Seth Rollins was going to be WWE Champion going into Mania, Roman could potentially lose them at the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
But for right now, It's all up in the air. It'll be
Anything-
interesting
anything
to
could
see as we get closer to the Royal Rumble who becomes the betting favourite to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
But for right now, it's probably Cody Rhodes, I would assume.
Yeah. You know who I'd like to see win it as well?
Who would you like to see win it?
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, yep, that's... I don't know why I asked. It seems, actually, after I asked, it seemed pretty clear.
I think
it would be a big dub.
They could do a good storyline with, like Sami versus Roman, you know, Sami just, like, being told to just accept it, you know, take the pin.
Yeah, eliminate himself.
Help the tribal chief retain.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Rumble.
Oh, yeah, well, it could be that as well.
Like, I could see him in the, like, last 3 or something.
Yeah.
And Roman comes out and tells him to eliminate himself or something like that.
Yeah, or they could have, like, sort of the Bloodline, like, control the Rumble.
Yeah. The only thing about that is that the rumours have come out that it will be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts a damp squib on the that little fan theory you had there, pal.
Yeah.
So get back in your watching role and stop trying to book the damn show.
Damn. I just made a suggestion. Please.
No, not accepted. That's, I think, it for the news. There is one last little point. That is that the Seth Rollins potential injury, on Monday Night Raw, seemed to have picked up an injury on the same knee that he injured back in 2016.
Yeah.
I've not actually heard anything further.
No, because that's
about
the whole
obviously.
thing, is people don't know if it's real or if it's not.
Yeah, it occurred last Monday Night Raw. We're recording this on Sunday, the 8th of January. So, yeah, there's been no release from WWE or from any news outlets.
Even from Seth
the
himself.
Injury
He
is
hasn't said
a
anything.
real one. I'm guessing maybe he's going to do something on Raw where he fakes out Austin Theory with the injury. Something like that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they have a
But yeah,
rematch
I
of the
mean,
Rumble or
obviously-
something like that.
Yeah, obviously if it is real, then apologies.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he was our Wrestler of the Year last year, so
yeah,
it's a bit of an L. More than the
it's
bit.
the curse of the Wrestler of the Year.
Is there much else really?
But no, I think for the news that is basically it.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at our Raw and our SmackDown review, and then we're going to end with a new segment to the show.
Ooh.
More of that will be revealed when we get to it. Basically,
Yeah.
when we get to it. Okay, right. So Monday Night Raw. So it opened up with once again the Usos and Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa wreaking havoc. I'm liking this. This. They're uncontrollable. They're the best thing on TV. They can't be tamed.
I like the angle they got going on where they're sort of just like destroying everything, you know.
Yeah, Adam Pearce can't do jack about it.
I mean, he tried.
He tried. I'm a fan. I like Adam Pearce. I think he's a good.
Yeah, it's good. Underrated.
Good authority figure.
Underrated.
But yeah, didn't quite turn out the way they had planned because before they got kicked out, KO came out, got in a bit of a scrap with the old boys, but it wasn't just KO. KO had two of his European mates.
What? Did he?
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot.
Sheamus and Drew came out, didn't they? Oh no, that was later.
Oh,
Was that
okay.
later? Was that during the scrap or was that later in the night?
I can't remember. I think it was later. Yeah, I think it was after the tag match, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was Street Profits versus...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was Drew and
Right.
and Sheamus, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So ignore me. But KO did come out.
Yeah.
He did
You tried.
get put in a match later that night.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-man tag team match. It was Sammy, the Usos versus KO and the Street Profits. But before that, we had the women's title match.
Yeah.
And this match ended pretty much the exact way I said it was going to end last week, where Alexa became uncontrollable because she got turned into the Wyatt thing.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
yeah, she basically screwed herself out of a title shot there.
Yeah. But I don't know where this is going with Bray really.
Yeah,
'Cause the
I'm already bored. I'm already bored.
Like Bray Wyatt and LA Knight story hasn't had anything to do with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, true.
But the whole Alexa Bliss Bianca story has had to do with Bray Wyatt.
My man
So-
LA Knight is carrying Bray Wyatt right now.
Damn, I can't believe this, bro.
Bro, there's a reason I forgot remember in the rewards last week, bro, there's a reason I forgot he returned.
Yeah, and there's a
'Cause he's
there's a
boring, man.
reason I gave
He
him
puts
my
me-
Return of the Year
He,
award.
he puts me to sleep, bruh.
Wow. But yeah, you know, Alexa got DQ'd from a match.
Yeah.
Beat up the ref. Beat up Bianca.
Bianca retained.
She did have to.
I think that was
she had to be helped out.
a pretty obvious one.
Yeah.
She's not going to lose her title
But I think it was
on Raw.
It was a good way to do it. I think.
But yeah. It's the best way to do it. And hopefully we transition now into Alexa being involved in the Bray Wyatt storyline with
LA Knight.
LA Knight. And also, didn't Montez Ford came out to help
Helped out his wife.
Bianca Belair. Yeah, his wife. So that's... I don't know if that's the first time they've kind of been mentioned that, oh, these guys, they're husband and wife.
I think so,
I'm not
actually. Which is weird,
sure
because they're
about
both
that,
on the
but-
same brand.
Yeah. But overall, it's decent. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. Next up, one of the Bloodline members had a little scrap,
Mm-hmm.
a little scrappy do with Elias. Man's like Elias. Not Ezekiel, not Elrod,
Not Ernie Jr.
not the other ones. Ernie Jr. It was Elias, who's fallen off, I will say.
Yeah.
Since he returned.
He just hadn't had anything to do.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because I think he's pretty good. He's pretty funny. He's pretty good on that damn mic.
Yeah. Good on that damn guitar as well.
But yeah, he picked up an L in, what was it called? Like Music City Street Fight or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The guy who made the Royal Rumble song tried to interfere. Ended badly.
Yeah. Hit Solo over the back with the guitar. He just didn't react.
Didn't react because he's the big man.
Yeah.
He's the beast of the bloodline.
I think Hardy could be in the Rumble, maybe.
Oh, please no.
But look,
Please no.
I'm just saying what I'm thinking.
Get Bad Bunny to eliminate him and then we'll say yes.
Oh, a WrestleMania match.
But yeah, Solo picked up the dub.
Yeah.
Has Solo... has he lost yet? Just off the top of your head?
He might have done in like a tag match or something. But I don't think he's ever like taken a pin.
Yeah, man. Pretty good. He's decent as well.
He's good.
He's pretty good.
He is good.
I would say that he would be, for me, a good thing they could do maybe is have Solo turn on Sammy and the rest of the bloodline defend Sammy and then have Solo go team up with The Rock or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
People seen people saying like, what if Solo was sent by the elders? You know, stuff like that. 'Cause he's,
yeah, something like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
But-
it's like the small stuff, like, you know, when everyone puts up the one, he just stands there.
Yeah, I think it's building to something really, really cool. And
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be like I think one of the biggest moments in WWE, if they turn on Sammy or if Sammy turns on them, that's going to go down as one of the GOAT moments.
I think this whole Mania is just going to be... I got that feeling. I think it's going to be really good.
It's going to be a good one, I think, yeah. So, next up, a little sneak peek of a potential reunion in the background. For the past few weeks, we've been seeing them kind of hanging out together, chilling together. It is going to be the Hurt Business. MVP Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin were seen backstage together with Adam Pearce. Now, I don't think we've seen Bobby Lashley for a few weeks.
No, not since
he
got
fired. In quotation marks.
Also, haven't seen Omos in a few weeks.
Or Omos, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if Omos will be in the Hurt Business.
I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah, Bobby has to be in there. Yeah. Bobby's like the main guy. He's like the guy in the Hurt Business. But I think it'll be interesting to see how they kind of work it with Omos being in there as well.
I think if they put Omos in there, he could be like the Solo Sikoa of the Hurt Business.
Yeah. Maybe if you put Omos in there, I feel like sometimes... I think 4 is perfect for a group.
Yeah.
5, maybe because MVP isn't wrestling, it could still be kind of seen as a 4-man group with a manager.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 5 seems like a bit too much for me personally. And I would like the original Hurt Business to return. Especially Shelton Benjamin, who is good.
His 20th anniversary recently, wasn't it?
20th anniversary, and he was on goddamn Main Event.
Damn.
It's a shame. He could be good at... It'd be cool maybe if a nice little tag team run.
Yeah.
With them. And maybe have Bobby take the US title again. So they have like kind of all the gold kind of on Raw, basically.
Yeah. I think the only thing with that is like the Bloodline, like they've got their thing going on until Mania, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So if they're not a thing after Mania, then I don't really see like them doing anything with the Hurt Business, which is a shame.
Bobby winning the Money in the Bank would be pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be a good superstar to win it. But another moment from Raw, another comedy moment from another one of the groups. Dominic Mysterio cuts his promo from jail.
He's got a
little teardrop tattoo.
Yeah.
That means he's killed someone in prison, guys, so don't mess with Dom Dom. But yeah. Judgment Day, Hurt Business, Bloodline, Imperium, Hit Row, if you want to say Hit Row. There's some good kind of factions in WWE right now.
I think putting Dominic with the Judgment Day was a good move. I think he's gotten a lot better since then.
Yeah, maybe not in the ring, but
I think it's just because everyone just naturally doesn't like him.
Yeah, especially Michael Cole.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a fan of the Judgment Day. I'm a fan of every member of the Judgment Day, I would say.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. I think I've said it last week, but I'd like to see Finn Balor with the title this year.
Yeah.
Feels like an age since he last held a title, but I think he was US champion like not even that long ago.
Huh. You could do even just like a tag title run with Damien.
Yeah, with Damien, that'd be cool. Obviously, after the Usos win it, you don't want them dethroning the Usos, but post-Mania, them two in a tag team would be pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, I like the Judgment Day. I like the whole gimmick. I like their theme song.
Rhea is an absolute legend. She's a legend, mate. Rhea Ripley, you are a sick cunt. But then the main event of Raw, we'll move swiftly to the main event of Raw. Theory versus Seth Rollins. We've talked slightly about the potential injury to Seth Rollins' knee.
Yeah, I mean...
But this guy is the GOAT of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
He needs a damn title around his damn waist. And I ain't talking US, I ain't talking IC, I'm talking WWE or Universal.
God damn.
But yeah. My Man Theory won, picked up the dub, and I'd maybe like to see these two go their separate ways now.
Yeah. Maybe Theory could do some more stuff with Bobby.
Yeah, and then maybe have Seth come back. Maybe have Seth off TV for a while, have him return at the Rumble, something like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
But yeah, I'd like to see some new opponents fighting for that US title.
Yeah.
Overall, Raw I think was decent.
Yeah, it was. I think it started off good, and it maybe went down a bit, but it got back up there.
It's that down 3 hours. It's a bit of a drag to watch through.
Yeah. Hey, maybe when bought by someone else, just shorten it down. Make it 2 hours.
They could maybe, because I think one of the main reasons it is 3 hours is because it makes like a lot more money than 2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean if they've already got like billionaire owners, maybe go back down to 2 hours.
Yeah. Which
SmackDown's 2 hours and that SmackDown's 2 hours and that seems like a perfect length.
Yeah.
So NXT, they both seem...
SmackDown's 2 hours, NXT's 2 hours, Raw's 3 hours.
The perfect length. They don't get boring in the middle. They're kind of entertaining throughout. Perfect. And there's a reason the Tribal Chief's on SmackDown. He don't want to work that extra hour, baby.
It's true. He only appears when he needs to.
But talking of SmackDown, what happened on SmackDown this week, Woods?
So the Bloodline, they opened the show again. This time it was Sami, Solo, and the Usos. They came in through the crowd, and then Roman came out, with his usual entrance. He doesn't like the WWE universe.
No, he has no respect for them.
Yeah. But he got in the ring, and he said that he wanted to hear from Sami Zayn after his loss to John Cena. Kevin Owens.
I honestly thought this was going to be the point.
Yeah, it was like...
They dragged me in. I thought, yes, this is where it happens.
Yeah, it got me.
But no.
It got me.
It didn't quite happen. Not quite, because you heard the...
Bro, I'm not ready for when... Like, if Sami turns on the Bloodline, if the Bloodline turns on Sami, either way, I'm not ready for it.
It's going to be insane.
But yeah, I mean, Roman was going off on Sami. He was saying, like, do you want to be the Tribal Chief? Do you know what it takes?
I think that was really cool. Really good promo.
Really good.
From my man Roman Reigns.
But yeah, KO came out. He asked for a match with Roman Reigns.
He just accepted it, kind of.
Yeah.
He didn't even... It's kind of like he accepted it without realising what he just accepted.
Yeah. It's like he was focused on Sami still.
Yeah.
So
maybe you could see... Oh, maybe he could, like, only just beat him at Rumble or something like that, and then he kind of blames Sami, like, I was too focused on you.
Yeah. Or maybe...
To realise I accepted the match. Something like that.
Maybe Sami could, like, cause a distraction, and, like, he tries to distract KO, but it distracts Roman instead, something like that.
Distracts Roman. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really cool, but Kevin Owens and Roman at Royal Rumble, it seems like a classic at this point, because I think it happened at 2017, I think it happened in 2020, and I think it happened in 2021 as well.
Damn.
So it seems like a bit of a Royal Rumble guaranteed match, basically.
It's a good opening to the show. Or, you love to see a Bloodline open the show.
A Bloodline match is... It seems like they open SmackDown more often than not. They are carrying SmackDown, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bloodline and Walter are carrying SmackDown.
I gotta admit, I did think that the rest of SmackDown was a bit mid this week.
It was a bit mid, yeah.
Was
Walter on there? I don't think he was he?
I think it was because Ricochet hit him with the chair last week.
Yeah, hopefully that's not too bad, obviously.
Yeah.
He's got his match he's supposed to be in that match next week.
Mm-hmm.
Against Braun, which could be pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like Gunther always gets, like, he always has a good match. It doesn't matter who he's against.
Yeah. He's that good. He is that good. So after that opening thing, Roman accepts, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Move on. the classic Sammy outside of the locker room trying to get in. Let me in, please. Let me in, please. Let me in. That classic.
Let me in, please.
And is it at this point when Roman says that he should be the one that apologises to Sammy?
Yeah. I think...
To me, it maybe didn't seem genuine.
No.
I don't know.
I think it's like... Oh, it's just so good, bro.
I think Roman wants to keep... This might sound weird, but Roman wants to keep Sammy in the Bloodline because Sammy is getting all the eyes on the Bloodline.
Yeah.
So more eyes on the Bloodline, more eyes on Roman, when actually they want Sammy.
I think he wants to keep him there, like, as long as he needs to.
Yeah.
But, like, when the time comes, he's gone.
He's taking him out. He's taking his bitch ass out.
Yeah.
There was a match. A nice little mixed tag team match, baby. It was Emma and Madcap Moss, the Walking L, Madcap Moss, versus Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a mixed tag match, bro.
Mamma mia, she looked thick. Karrion Kross has gone a bit of a weird road, but I think maybe this feud with Rey Mysterio could make him look like that beast again.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe a feud with Gunther. That would be pretty cool, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously both are kind of heels, so maybe Gunther could do that thing where he's just so good that he kind of naturally just becomes a face.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I think
Karrion still hasn't had his match with Roman either that he wanted. That's what he came back for, and he just never got it.
He'll get it one day. But yeah, Scarlett, I think that's Scarlett's first match in years, honestly.
So, yeah.
And she didn't look too bad.
No.
The match overall, it was obvious who was going to win.
Yeah. It was decent.
Emma, walking L since she returned. She returned, she lost. She started
Don't think she's won a
dating
match
Madcap
yet.
Moss. She lost some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
She tried to start a scrap because they disrespected Madcap Moss. Like, start a scrap with me, Emma, because I'm disrespecting Madcap Moss every single day of my life.
come back to when Madcap gets a logo or anything else, bro.
When he doesn't wear black trunks, black shoes, black knee pads, black fucking everything on his gear, black wrist tape. Get a personality, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they put the mask on Madcap after.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he could
But
put
the
that in
real-
his attire. Maybe that could give him
with the
some personality.
Oh yeah, Luchador Madcap Moss. No, but that Rey Mysterio card he put on him looked really cool.
That was cool. I would buy that.
Yeah, it's a Taron card. It looked really, it looked decent. Yeah, I mean that was it really. I mean, this is another one of those SmackDown feuds where does it matter if I skip this part of the show? Not really.
Yeah.
Move on.
I don't think they're gonna have like a pay-per-view match or anything like that.
If this match didn't happen, would it hinder the feud between Karrion Kross and Rey Mysterio? Probably not.
No.
But you know.
It might have just been so he can get Scarlett like wrestling again.
Yeah, maybe. Ray and someone versus Dom and Rhea versus Karrion and Scarlett versus Ray and his daughter.
Oh damn.
Triple threat tag team match at WrestleMania.
Main event.
After that, there was a little vignette for my girl Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
She's in the army, man. Respect her, man. No. Moving on. Hope she doesn't return. Bitch. After that, we had Fat Ricochet versus Ricochet. Winner goes in the Rumble. Like I said, I said this when we were watching it. If I see Top Dollar in the Royal Rumble at any point, I'm turning off the Royal Rumble. I'm writing a letter to Triple H, and we'll be filing a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because he lost a match that would see him qualify for the match. So surely, if he loses, he can't be in it.
I mean, I don't know why he had the match, considering, like, you know, Kofi just said he was in it.
Yeah, Kofi just said like, yeah, I'm in it. But I like that they are doing less people actively saying they're in the match, and there's going to be more surprises. I think that's pretty cool.
But yeah.
Like right now, there's only 2 people that are guaranteed in it: Ricochet and Kofi. Could they be the only 2 people that are in it? Interesting.
Yeah. Is either Kofi or Ricochet who faces Roman Reigns?
They're both in it, but they have to eliminate each other 15 times just to make up for the other 30 men.
Damn.
But after the match, Hit Row turned heel. Naughty. Very naughty.
Yeah.
But in the process of them beating Ricochet up, big Ricochet, tall Ricochet, come out. That's Braun Strowman, for those of you who are unaware.
Mm-hmm.
He came out and he saved the day. So this is kind of confusing because we've got Ricochet and Braun feuding with Gunther. We've also got them feuding with Hit Row now.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit of a big scramble. But
I mean, do you think Hit Row being heel is like? Do you think that's better for them?
maybe it could save them. Maybe they could do the thing that the Acclaimed do now and do a little rap on the way to the ring, a bit of a roasting sesh.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that's the whole thing in it, like
Yeah.
rapping. But yeah, I don't like Hit Row.
No. I think.
Did we didn't actually mention Santos Escobar versus Kofi Kingston yet, did we?
Oh no, we didn't.
No. Santos, he beat Kofi.
Yeah, it's a decent little match.
I would like to see Legado del Fantasma maybe face Kofi and Xavier Woods for the NXT titles.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be pretty cool. Obviously, it would mean they'd have to go back to NXT, but well, maybe I don't want to see that then. But I mean, Kofi and Xavier aren't just on NXT; they're on SmackDown as well.
Yeah, they just felt like facing Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you
Santos Escobar, he's my main man.
what.
I like Legado del Fantasma. I like Zelina Vega. I like Santos Escobar. This could be a goated team for the year of 2023. Could see big things.
Tell you what, real quick. Speaking of Pretty Deadly, they were at a house show, so they could be on the main roster soon. And I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, 2 British boys, 2 British lads.
I think they're quite good.
What do you reckon, Raw or SmackDown?
I
feel like Raw's not got any tag teams apart from the Street Profits.
No, I can't really think of many tag teams at all right now.
Well, there's the Viking Raiders. There's the what are they called? Brawling Brutes.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
Hit Row, the Usos, the New Day.
I think Raw needs it. Actually, yeah.
I think a Pretty Deadly versus Street Profits would be a pretty good feud, actually.
Yeah. I could see like Street Profits getting a few jabs at their accent, stuff like that.
Yeah, some good matches as well, probably.
Yeah. Still waiting for that Cameron Grimes call up as well.
Raw kind of needs some tag teams, and
yeah,
I guess it doesn't really matter where the tag teams are now because the titles are unified.
Yeah, I mean, like they sometimes just have like matches with tag teams from the other brand anyway.
I get you've got Gable and Otis as well.
Yeah, there's not many tag team matches. Well, that
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tag teams kind of have singles matches now, don't they? Not really too many actual tag team
sometimes they just put
tag team matches.
They just put 2 people together and call them a tag team for a week.
Or 3-man tags.
They love a cheeky 3-man tag.
Get a goddamn trios title in the WWE.
Damn.
But back to SmackDown. We cut to Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns backstage, about to watch the match between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus the Usos for the tag team titles. This was supposed to happen a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't, because Drew was injured. He's healthy now. He's fine.
Yeah.
But something, I don't know if you noticed this during the match. Sami Zayn started with some popcorn.
Yeah.
offered some Roman, and then it ended Roman, Paul Heyman, and Sami Zayn all had popcorn. Just a funny little thing.
It's good to see.
Um,
Storytelling.
But this match ended. I can't remember who got. I think Sheamus got pinned, and it was the Usos. He was like pushing him down, wasn't he? He was like pushing him to keep him down on Sheamus to secure the victory.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I mean, I always like an Usos match. You know,
it's a good. Usos always have a good match.
Yeah.
And it's the same as the women's title match. You know, they're not going to change.
Yeah.
These kind of record-breaking title reigns on a normal SmackDown,
unless it's like a big thing. If
it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like a thing to get a watch in, but it's kind of the thing now is that Bianca, Roman, and the Usos, they're only going to lose their titles at one of the big 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Obviously, normal tag teams, they're a step above a normal tag team or a normal superstar. Like they're the superstar level. Bianca, Roman, and the Usos.
Yeah.
Like if it was Street Profits champion right now,
I'd even say Gunther as well.
Yeah, and Gunther. But like Austin Theory, he could lose his title at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Roman couldn't. The Usos couldn't. Bianca couldn't. Charlotte, maybe, but she's only just become champion.
Yeah, we just gotta wait and see what happens with Charlotte.
Yeah, wait and see for that one. But yeah, that was SmackDown. I think SmackDown was better than Raw again.
Yeah,
it has been for a while now.
I think SmackDown just has a better roster. I think simple as that.
Yeah, next week's SmackDown could have a very, very goated match. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in a singles match. Sign me up, please.
I don't even know who's going to win that. Like, I think KO could win that, and that could like help with the story. Or they could have the Usos help Sami Zayn win.
They could do anything in this match.
Yeah.
Like they could have Kevin Owens win, but gets beat down by the Usos after the match, but Sami Zayn refuses.
Yeah.
I
hope
that.
It's like main event, you know, because they always have banger matches.
Yeah. Maybe Braun versus Gunther first, Sami versus Kevin Owens last.
Yeah. I mean, you know, back in the NXT days. They just...
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. Braun versus Gunther could be a low-key banger.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, after the match between the Usos and Sheamus and Drew, the goddamn Viking Raiders attacked Sheamus and Drew for some reason. So it seems like Sheamus and Drew are like a tag team now, like a proper tag team.
I think they're officially called the Banger Bros. I'm pretty sure.
The Banger Bros. That's very close to the name of a bad website. Did you see that?
No.
Underneath the Drew's post, Drew posted on Twitter a picture. And he put hashtag. What did he put? Let me scroll to it quickly. Oh, I've gone. Oh, maybe he deleted it. Or maybe it was Sheamus. Was it Sheamus? But he put hashtag Banger Bros. And all the comments were like, the ER is really saving this post from being something it shouldn't be.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Sheamus. He put Drew, you son of a bitch, with a B and a thing. And he put hashtag Banger Bros. And I'll read you some of the comments. So we've got nope. Banger Bros is too close to ... Well, the internet knows. There's like picture of Kurt Angle looking at his phone all confused. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's dodgy. It's very close to a dodgy pornographic site. Yeah, but yeah.
Anyway,
why the freak of the Viking Raiders trying to start a feud with Sheamus and Drew?
Yeah.
Who do they think they are?
I also think it's a bit weird that Sheamus is like tagging with Drew, even though he's also in the Brawling Brutes. You know?
Yeah, but he's an honorary brute, bro.
I guess so.
Do you know? Oh, they went to fucking Jerry the King Lawler's bar, bro. I forgot about that as well.
They started hitting each other. Just
I
felt
like
it.
I like Sheamus and Drew because they have like a friendship, but they could also be a really good rivalry.
Yeah. They had the first ever Donnybrook match.
The Donnybrook match was really good, and I think that's probably where Sheamus's momentum really started to pick up.
Yeah.
But yeah, a very good match I don't think they're going to stay tag team for very long. I could probably see Sheamus turning on Drew more than I could see Drew turning on Sheamus.
Could get Drew vs Sheamus at Mania.
That would be very good. That'd be really good, actually. Kind of if both men didn't really have anything to do.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be triple threat. Triple threat, Drew versus Gunther versus Sheamus.
Yeah.
IC title on the line. But yeah, that was Raw. That was SmackDown. We're not going to do AEW yet. We will do it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I have kind of only just started watching AEW every week.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of get to know the people, kind of establish who I like, what I'm a fan of, and all that. So
it's good though. Like we could both say, yes.
Yeah, it was good.
It's good.
We watched this week's, and I'm a new fan of what's he called? What's the guy called against Chris Jericho?
Oh, Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. Yeah, I'm a Ricky Starks stan. And yeah, so a few weeks we'll get reviewing. Don't you worry, you AEW fans. But to end the podcast, it's going to be a new segment. We're going to review some old-fashioned WWE matches.
Some classics.
Some classics, yeah. So, what we did, we went and we had a look at a list for the top 5 most brutal, bloody matches in WWE history. And we watched them on the WWE Network, and we wrote a little review for that match. So this week, Woods, do you want to read your review or my review?
I'll read my one. How about that?
Okay, we'll read your review. Now this is for JBL versus Eddie Guerrero at Judgment Day 2004. Many people consider to be the most bloody match in WWE history. Let's commence with the viewing.
Okay. JBL vs Eddie Guerrero, Judgment Day 2004. What can I say? Why not start at the beginning? JBL arrived and the fans were not behind him. He wore blue, which looked a bit weird. But then a banger song played and Eddie arrived in the whip. WWE Championship looked great around Eddie's waist. But then John Bradshaw Layfield went too far. He mocked Eddie and asked how his mother was. I'm pretty sure JBL was portrayed as, or actually is, a racist. This match could get weird. The fans were behind the champ. They went after each other. Oh.
Don't you think it's funny how there's a group in the WWE now called Judgment Day?
Yeah, that is funny.
Pay-per-view, now there's a group. Unpause.
The fans were behind the champ. They went after each other before the bell rang, but the ref quickly called after. The fight eventually went to the outside of the ring, as John went into steps, barricades, ring posts, etc. John tried to escape, but Eddie did not let up, and Eddie sent him over the Spanish announce table. He tried to choke John with a cable, which was when you knew it was going to be mental. John tried to up and leave the arena, but Eddie did not let up. Eddie yelled at John about his mama, stepped on his face a bit. John got his first bit of offense in by running Eddie into the steps and chopped and punched Eddie galore, sending him over the Spanish announce table. Eddie turned the tables, and the match...
Pause. I miss the Spanish announce table. Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back. Now they got like they got them like over by the crowd now, haven't they?
They've got like 10 of them over by the crowd.
They always run through them on the pay-per-views.
Yeah, get that damn Spanish announce table right back where it belongs. Unpause.
Eddie turned the tables again, and the match became more even. John thought the fans liked him. They didn't. And threw Eddie around. The match slowed down a bit as the fans showed their dedication to Eddie. Michael Cole called JBL big and strong. John got Eddie into a headlock for like 2 minutes, and Eddie almost passed out, I think. Eddie showed that Mexicans can do arm drags too, and dived onto John as he rolled out of the ring. But Bradshaw caught him and slammed him onto the outside. John sent Eddie up and over the Spanish announce table because JBL is racist, I think. Eddie and John trade blows, and John C. Layfield just kept pushing around Guerrero. Layfield got into a weird type of bear hug, and Eddie looked like he was tearing up. Eddie attempted to blind Bradshaw, and he did that cool mid-air dropkick thing. Yeah, that thing where they like send him up, and then he turns it into a dropkick.
Oh, yeah. It's like Sami Zayn's running X move on on 2K.
He knows.
Ooh, pause. After this, there's 2K news we need to talk about. Unpause.
Oh, yeah. Eddie struggled to hit a 3 amigos, and only hit 2, before John tried to hit a clothesline from hell. Eddie accidentally knocked down the ref's fault, and Eddie's shenanigans didn't begin. You are Eddie Guerrero, liar, cheater, stealer. No steel chair shenanigans? No, let Bradshaw hit you with one instead, and so much blood from one chair shot. How?
Now you see, this is the classic blue chair.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's got more power than a black chair. Some may say it hits different.
Never let JBL get a blue chair.
Yeah, never let JBL get a blue chair. And I say bring back the damn blue chairs. Unpause.
So, Eddie's busted open from a JBL classic chair shot to the head, and John targets the cut. But you have to think, did the ref not hear the loud thud? Or see all the blood on Eddie's head? Or the steel steps that he is currently grabbing? This man is mental. Bradshaw winds up his arm for a clothesline from hell, but the ref is down. All Eddie did was run into him, and the ref's been down for 5 minutes. He was so angry that he hit the ref until a new one came out, and Eddie kicked out at 2.9998. So, Bradshaw simply readies another one, but he clotheslined the second ref, and JBL powerbombs Eddie, which is powerful enough to wake up the first ref, but Eddie kicks out again because he doesn't care. Eddie is bleeding so much that it looks like John is bleeding, when he is nowhere near, and Guerrero does a shimmy, which spooks John, brackets, he's scared of Mexicans. But just when Eddie gains momentum, Layfield grabs Eddie, but Eddie turns it into a DDT, because why not?
Oh my god.
Guerrero gets ready for a frog splash but misses, whether that be because of JBL rolling out of the way, or Guerrero's eyes being covered in blood. John grabs the championship and a chair, chucks the chair into the ring, ref grabs it, ref is distracted, hits Eddie with a steel chair, nope, Eddie kicks him in the balls, Eddie grabs the title, hits John, and the bell rings. The ref saw it. Guerrero keeps hitting John, but JBL's won. Eddie Guerrero.
Big WBL.
Yeah. Eddie Guerrero grabs the title and keeps hitting John C. Layfield. Bradshaw gets busted open, but to the point where you just think it's Eddie's blood. Eddie hits John in the head with a steel chair to the head. My god, man. John begs to Guerrero, but at the end of the day, Eddie knows that John is a racist and hits a frog splash. Layfield is dragged out, and Eddie musters his strength to power walk to John and give him a nice hug. JBL crawls away, and the fans still love Eddie.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's the review.
That is a very good review. I'd recommend going and watching that match. A very fun match.
Yeah.
Just purely for the amount of blood. That is it. If you don't like blood, don't watch the match. But if you like blood, if you're Dracula, if you're watching, watch that match.
Getting thirsty.
But yeah, next week I will be reviewing. What shall I review next week? I will be reviewing The Undertaker versus Vince McMahon, Survivor Series 2003.
What a choice. What a choice.
Back when wrestling was wrestling. But yeah, I said we had some 2K news. We do have some big 2K news. This is kind of your channel's kind of turned into a 2K channel.
Yeah,
over the past
kind
year.
of. I wasn't really expecting it. You know, I thought we'd just start a 2K series whilst we upload everything else, and it just.
Yeah, but it's kind of turned into a 2K, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's turned
fun.
It's turned into a wrestling channel, really.
Yeah, it's a creative game. You can kind of get your creative juices flowing on that game. But so news. Well, it's not news. It's leaked information that there should be a trailer for WWE 2K23 within this month.
Yeah. I think
it's probably going to be at Royal Rumble, I would assume.
Yeah. I mean,
and the other piece of information. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, it feels like it comes out in like 2 months. You know, it feels like we should have had something by now.
Whoa, that was the other piece of damn news.
The
other news was that 2K is set to release late March, same as last year. So that's going to be very fun. We're coming to the end of our universe mode. We're into the road to WrestleMania now. Royal Rumble was uploaded yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So no spoilers. But yeah, we're on to the road to WrestleMania. We have until late March to upload every episode. I think we should be able to do that.
Yeah.
So. And also, what was I going to say? Bad Bunny. He seems to be the MGK of last year. He's kind of doing all the music and all that stuff. He's in the trailer apparently. Obviously, there's that photo of Triple H just a few weeks ago. So that's good. Another celebrity superstar. The fourth piece of information is that Bray Wyatt is apparently set to be DLC for this year's game, or next year's game, whatever. I don't know if it's going to be like the NWO DLC, where you pay a bit extra, you get the NWO, or if it's going to be like the normal DLC. It's a bit of an L.
Yeah.
You'd thought they might have enough time from Extreme Rules to now to get him in the game. They've already got his face, like he was already in the last game.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I feel like either way they would have like knew he was returning probably.
Yeah. But maybe
they
it
just
is
want
what
money.
it is. So yeah, obviously with a trailer you kind of get the cover superstar as well.
Yeah.
So
that's when you got to start thinking about universe mode.
We'll end on the question: who would you like to see on the cover of WWE 2K23?
Oh, I think I'll have to go for the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, that's a good little choice there. So you got a Randy Orton with a Randy Orton story case mode.
Yeah, Randy showcase mode. I think.
Yeah.
He's had so many titles. It's well overdue.
So many titles, so many class rivalries.
Mm-hmm.
I would like. This might be a bit of a shout. Maybe this could be on the special edition. You know how NWO was special edition?
Oh, yeah.
Rey Mysterio was normal edition?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an Edge. Because this might be his last game where he is an active current WWE superstar.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool. And again, he's had some good rivalries over the years, especially the one with John Cena.
He's one of the goats.
He has
had multiple titles.
The Undertaker, John Cena, tag team with Randy Orton. But and obviously you can get all the old school arenas because he wrestled in them. But yeah, I'd like to see Edge. If not Edge, obviously there's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
The whole Bloodline. Maybe the Bloodline edition. That would be pretty cool as a special edition.
Oh yeah. That would be cool. That would be lit.
Yeah, I'm going for that. I'm going Edge normal edition and then the Bloodline edition.
Damn.
But I think that might be it for the podcast this week.
Yeah.
Let's hope for more news, so that we can actually. Oh, Brock Lesnar's trending. Let me see why he's trending.
Oh,
I think it's just that thing where it says he's trending, but he's not actually trending.
Oh, well, it's just like a bunch of people talking about Brock Lesnar at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, Edge is trending.
Oh, Rhea Ripley's trending.
Edge returning at the Rumble. Oh, it's just people talking about Edge's return at the Rumble. Last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Was it? What, when Edge returned?
Edge's return, yeah. 3 years ago?
Yeah,
it was during the pandemic.
Yeah, it would have been now, because it was 2020 that it returned.
Bloody hell. So, we're going to end it by saying that if you don't like and subscribe to this channel, me and Woods are going to find you, and we're going to put your dick in the dirt.
Damn.
Goodbye.